Yeah, I'm really delighted with him. Yeah, I felt quite relaxed this morning actually. Sometimes on an occasion like this I can feel the pressure and it all gets me a little bit, but I've been very relaxed this morning. I've been really happy with how Izilot's been working here. Felt very confident, in my system and in how he's been going. And there are some days where you think you really need the help of trainers and things like that to get you in the right place. Today I felt I could have done that without them, so that was a good place to be. And I knew I had to stay relaxed because at times when Izilot gets a bit spooky, did it a couple of times in there, the worst thing I could do would be to clamp up because he would really go into flight mode then. So it was very important for me to go in there as relaxed but focused.
And when I chatted to you at Thorsby, you mentioned the different training techniques that you've been using over the winter with a lot of hacking and things with him. Tell us a little bit more about that.
Yeah, it's just really that he's incredibly spooky at home, obviously because he knows it and he notices all the little differences, particularly in the winter. And he just gets a little bit sharp with it, and it worries me a little bit. I find him, he's incredibly athletic. So if I was at bucks or rears, they're bigger than everybody else's. They're quite hard to sit. So it's always just been that little bit of cycle that we come out in the spring, me a little bit nervous, and he carries that into the competitions a little bit. So this year we hacked for 6 weeks anyway, which he loves to do. He was very good. And then I ended up going for a lesson, having not been in the arena, because I thought it would be better to be away from home for the first time, and he went beautifully. So we just carried that on, and it's just carried on really. So it's just something that's developed. But I think we understand each other now. I understand when he needs me, when he doesn't want me. When I'm to drop the reins, when I'm to say that's not good enough. With him, it's all about timing.
And he's 11, of course, this year, and a 5-star winner coming into this as well. Do you feel he looks incredibly assured in there? Do you feel that's maturing and growing up with age?
Absolutely, and I think that's part of the easier bit of not doing so much training at home. Obviously, he now knows all the movements. He's learned them. In his youth, he had to learn stuff, and he was sharp and flighty, so it was quite tricky. But it's easier now because he knows his stuff. If he hacks for 2 weeks without going in the arena, he's not going to forget his job. So I think it's just helped his mental state a lot.
And for you coming back here as defending champion, of course you won it with Lordships Graffalo last year. Do you feel that pressure? How does it feel coming into
it doesn't feel any different. No, badminton's badminton. Whatever situation. I mean, probably if I was on Lordships Graffalo, I probably would feel the pressure. But I think, I know statistically this horse is going in favourite, but there are plenty of question marks. Regarding he could spook at something cross country. He's never been this distance on this terrain. At Pau we were held for 20 minutes midway round. So I think we're in a very, very different place this year to where we were last year. Last year we knew Walter could get round. I knew he liked mud, all those things. We'd already ticked all those boxes. So no, I see this event as, I'm very excited I'm here with Izilot. I'm very proud that we've got here. There have been times in his youth where we didn't think we would progress up the levels. So we're just taking every phase as it comes.
And looking ahead to Saturday, what are your initial impressions of that track?
I think it's a great course. It's a lovely start. Plenty of questions, like always. Plenty of places you can make a silly mistake. Plenty of places where it's huge. So, and I think with badminton, it's always that knock-on effect. Each individual fence we could probably jump, but it's putting it all together is going to be the challenge.